I mean, you are obviously not doing it right if you have a Manchester United star in your squad and you're leaving him on the bench. I mean, I'm not just the one saying it. I mean, the performances have shown. Amad Diallo, for because was left on the bench. He came in and he was the one that scored the winner and gave them 3 points. Amad Diallo, a Manchester United player. Cunha was left on the bench in the last game. And he came in, he started this game. Brace. Brazil won. 3 points. Clean sheet. I mean, those are facts. Those are stats. You can't argue with that. You can argue with me here because I'm a Manchester United fan, obviously. But you can't argue with that. And Cunha, great game. And to all other coaches in this World Cup, stop benching Manchester United players. I was wondering why Tyler Fletcher did not start for Scotland, an academy player anyway. But maybe if he had started that game, maybe thought Scotland would have gotten some points. You know. But kudos to Brazil. I mean, they won 3-0 thanks to Cunha and Vinicius. They were great for Brazil. And after Cunha stepped away from that game in the second half, you could see that game just went to, it was a snooze fest after that. Judging the fact that you're watching in the early hours of the morning and it's not so exciting, man. I know so many people would have slept off. I struggled to finish that game, I'm not going to lie. But kudos to Cunha. He has gotten his first 2 goals in the World Cup, and I am happy. And I'm very, very happy for Matheus Cunha. I mean, he's my player. And Vinicius, I'm also happy for Vinicius because going into this World Cup, so many things were said. Vinicius is not so good for Brazil compared to the way he plays for Real Madrid. He can never be so great for Brazil. Then the game starts. I mean, there was that conversation with Ronaldinho, and he enters the game, and it's as if he did his best Ronaldinho impression, and he carried Brazil again on his back. I mean, you can tell me he was the best Brazilian player, and he was the player of the match from the previous game against Morocco. I mean, I know some of you will contest that, but that means he has carried Brazil for 2 games in a row, and those allegations has to just be debunked. People should just take a chill pill. A Brazil side with the right players around him, of course he's going to perform. You don't get to start the other guy from Brentford and expect Vinicius to pull out all the worldies in the world. I mean, now he has somebody, a baller, Cunha, just beside him. Of course he played so well. And Cunha did something great for Brazil here. The fact that Cunha can drop into the midfield and combine and add and increase the number of players in the midfield actually gave the Haiti defenders a lot of problems because they could not spot him where he was, and he could easily transition back into the attack. It was somewhat like a deeper false 9 role, and it worked for Brazil. I mean, I don't think the other guy will play in any game in this World Cup with Cunha banging 2 goals in this game, and it was evident. Then Ryan came in for Rafinha. Too bad Rafinha got an injury. I hope he recovers very soon. Ryan came in for him when he stepped out. I think everybody was expecting to see Hendrick, but Ryan of Bournemouth came in. Wow, I mean, World Cup debut. Kudos to him. Congratulations. Well, of course, Hendrick got his chance in the second half, and he came in. He scored a goal offside. I think he continues to play off the bench throughout this World Cup. Obviously, Anthony doesn't rate him as much as the Brazilians do because you need to see that reception when Hendrick came in that second half. The whole stadium was like, you can easily tell that they love and they absolutely adore Hendrick. So that's the game. It ended 3-0, 3 goals in the first half, no goals scored in the second half. I mean, Cunha was not there. How would they have scored again? I mean, the best players are usually Manchester United players. No this and no peace. So Brazil now have put themselves in a position where they can actually make it to the next round, the round of 32. Let's see what they play in their next game. For now, it is bye.